What if I told you that one of the world's most advanced ancient civilizations might have been wiped out in a single catastrophic blast? Today we're diving into one of archaeology's most controversial theories. Did an ancient nuclear explosion destroy the Indus Valley Civilization? Welcome back to another video of Dimensio Nexus. The Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Harappan Civilization, flourished from 3300 to 1300 BCE in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. They built sophisticated cities, had advanced drainage systems, and even standardized weights and measures. But then, they vanished. No wars, no invasions, no clear cause. Just gone. Here's what makes this disappearance so puzzling. Unlike other ancient civilizations that left behind clear evidence of their decline, think collapsed buildings from earthquakes, layers of ash from fires, or weapons from invasions, the Indus Valley sites show something different. The cities weren't destroyed gradually. They weren't abandoned slowly. Archaeological evidence suggests these thriving urban centers were suddenly deserted around 1900 BCE, with people literally walking away from their homes, leaving behind pottery, jewelry, and even food. In 1979, British researcher Davenport made a startling claim. While studying the ruins of Mohenjo-daro, one of the largest Indus Valley cities, he found what he believed was evidence of an ancient nuclear explosion. Davenport pointed to several pieces of evidence. First, he found a circular area about 50 yards wide at the center of the city where everything appeared to have been fused by intense heat. We're talking temperatures of over 2,000 degrees Celsius. Second, he discovered skeletons scattered throughout the city, many appearing to have died suddenly while going about their daily activities. Some skeletons showed evidence of exposure to intense heat and radiation. Third, he found pottery and bricks that had been vitrified, essentially melted and reformed, which typically requires temperatures only achievable through nuclear reactions, or volcanic activity. But there's no evidence of volcanic activity in the region. Supporters of this theory often point to ancient Sanskrit texts like the Mahabharata, which describe weapons of incredible destructive power. These texts mention a single projectile charged with all the power of the universe and weapons that could turn entire armies to ash. The descriptions are eerily similar to nuclear explosions. Blinding light, mushroom-shaped clouds, radiation, sickness, and hair and nails falling out. Could these be distant memories of actual events passed down through generations? One passage describes, "A shaft fatal as the rod of death. It reduced to ashes the entire race and made their hair and nails fall out." But here's where mainstream archaeology steps in with some serious doubts. Most archaeologists argue that the evidence can be explained by much more conventional means. The fused materials could result from large fires, which were common in ancient cities. The scattered skeletons might simply be the result of poor excavation techniques in the early 1900s, when archaeological standards weren't as rigorous. Dr. Kenoye, a leading expert on the Indus Valley, points out that no radioactive residue has been found at any Indus Valley site. If there had been a nuclear explosion, we'd expect to find clear isotopic evidence even thousands of years later. Additionally, the civilization's decline happened over several centuries, not suddenly as the blast theory suggests. So what really happened to the Indus Valley Civilization? Most scholars believe it was a combination of factors. Climate change dried up rivers, making agriculture difficult. The Saraswati River, which many cities depended on, changed course or dried up entirely. Trade routes shifted, economic systems collapsed, and people gradually migrated to more hospitable areas. It's less dramatic than an ancient nuclear war, but it's supported by geological and archaeological evidence. The idea of an ancient nuclear blast destroying the Indus Valley Civilization captures our imagination, because it suggests our ancestors possessed technology we thought was modern. While the evidence doesn't support this dramatic theory, The real story of climate change, environmental adaptation, and human migration is equally fascinating. The mystery of the Indus Valley reminds us that even our most advanced civilizations are vulnerable to environmental changes, a lesson that's perhaps more relevant today than ever. What do you think? Could ancient civilizations have possessed advanced technology, or are we projecting our modern fears onto ancient mysteries? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed diving into this ancient mystery, hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into history's greatest puzzles. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest video.